The Pittsfield Lady Sockies opened their week on the road at Virginia to tangle with Concord Triopia, and from the opening tip, which was won here by Madison Frieden, an immediate show of force, started here nicely high off the window by the freshman Reese Ramsey. Just a bit later, here come the Sockies again in transition. It's Ramsey tracking down the rebound. She'd kick it over to Deegan Allen, and the give-and-go game is phenomenal as Ramsey would score the first 4 Pittsfield points of the night, and then she'd get very generous on the ensuing possession with a run-out opportunity, kicking it ahead to Deegan Allen, who will finish nicely on her own. First 8 points of the ball game would belong to the Pittsfield Lady Sockies. This time, it's the other freshman, Lincoln McCartney, who's going to come up with the ball and initiate the break. And again, it's Reese Ramsey cleaning that up. As I mentioned, 8-0 Triopia finally gets on the board on the very next possession, and it's Miley Tracy. She's not just for softball pitching circle excellence anymore. Miss Ramsey with a strong take right here through the heart of the Pittsfield defense. Not a lot of scoring, though, would Pittsfield allow on this night. Bit later, the Sockies go back on the attack. Deegan Allen gets herself into the paint and makes good things happen for herself. Then just a bit later, it is Lila Simon initiating the break. She's going to find Reese Ramsey yet again. She had 11 points, most of them in the first quarter. And Noah Mendenhall's crew would keep its foot on the gas in this first quarter, trying to extend that lead and doing so effectively in this one. Have a little ball movement right here off the Triopia miss at the other end. A little half-court opportunity, and Madison Frieden, the senior, would come free, and the Lady Sockies will find her for the mid-range jumper, which she knocks down effectively at that point. More to come in this one from Pittsfield. Lila Simon going to make her presence felt off the Triopia miss in this one. The ball again in transition. Simon going to push it, call her own number. She's not successful the first time, but the ball is going to get back in her hands thanks to Deegan Allen, and the second time is a charm for Miss Lila Simon. And then a little bit more Deegan Allen, who would lead all scorers on this night and nearly outscored Triopia all by herself. Gathers and collects the steal, the larceny, and the lay-in at the other end. Not an easy one, but one she gets to go down. Pittsfield leading big. Triopia, though, at the end of the quarter would put up a flourish in this one. Some nice passing from the bigs in this one. It's Gabby Myers going to kick the ball underneath to Addison Roan, who's going to finish effectively. Again, at the end of the first quarter, a little bit of a surge from the Lady Trojans, as this time it would be Gabby Myers getting the ball and making things happen. Her team, though, after the first 8 minutes, had trailed 20-6, and Pittsfield's really never going to look back in this ball game. Again, I mentioned what a big night it was for Deegan Allen. She hits the jumper here for 3. She had 15 points. Lincoln McCartney would finish with 12 as the Sockies get the win on the road and open the week strong. 55-17 is your final in this contest.